And we are back with another story time, playing some Fortnite. In this video, in this story, we are going to be talking about something that a lot of y'all never really knew about me, right? And this isn't even a bad thing or nothing like that. I just never really talked about it. Nothing that was that big of a deal, especially now in this day and age. It's really not that big of a deal. But going by the title of the video, my first time that I have ever smoked weed. No, I do not smoke weed now. That was just something I did a little bit in the past. But yeah, this is not as of today's date, which is in 2018. So just to clarify that. But anyways, bro, y'all are gonna be. This is the funniest thing to me because I feel like I had to tell this because it was hilarious to me, anyways. And those of y'all who have never smoked or nothing like that, it is definitely a crazy experience, right? I didn't really know much about it. It was kind of one of them things like, oh, I had friends that did it, so let me do it as well, kind of thing. I want to experience it, you know. It's just one of the things I wanted to experience one time in my life, right? Anyway, so I'm at my buddy's house, and obviously this is like a planned deal. It was like, oh, we're gonna go over here and try this, right? So I'm at my buddy's house, and again, at this point in my life, I've never ever smoked anything, right? Like I just never found interest in smoking. So I've never smoked anything in my life. And at this point, I'm over there and, you know, they're smoking and stuff. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, you know, doing my normal thing. Usually I'm around them and I don't smoke, right? Well, this time they were smoking and I'm just like, dude, I actually want to like, just try this. Just want to try this one time. You know, I've never done it before. I want to, you know, I wanted to experience. I think I was like maybe 23, 22, something like that. Never tried it, and I just wanted to try it, right? I just remember very clearly that so it was me and one of my two friends, and one of my friends had to go somewhere. Like he had to leave, so it was just me and my other friend. We were just sitting there, and I was like, all right, bro, I'm just gonna try it one time. He was like, no, you don't have to, bro, you don't have to. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna try it one time, you know, blah blah. You know, it can't be that bad, right? It can't be nothing too crazy. So he was like, all right, fine. So I tried it, bro, right? Literally, I took, like, I think it was like, what they call, like, one hit or something like that, just one or two little puffs. I didn't even know how to smoke. At this time, I had no idea, like, how to actually smoke anything, inhale it, whatever you want to call it. Literally died, like, twice already. So anyways, we're not even going to worry about the gameplay, because I'm trying to focus on telling those stories. So anyways, like I said, we're at my buddy's house, and one of my buddies left, so it was me and my other friend just sitting there. We actually got to the point to where I was like, all right, let me try and take a smoke. Again, I don't know how to smoke, nothing like that. So it was just me just like putting it in my mouth. That sounded so wrong. Anyways, put it in my mouth and just trying to inhale. Okay, basically what I was doing. So I put it in my mouth. Again, sounded so wrong. And at that point, I wasn't feeling nothing, right? And then roughly like 15 seconds later, I started like having a panic attack. Like I literally could feel my heart in my body like beat out of my chest, and I started like getting like vision impaired or whatever. It was the most craziest, bizarre feeling. Like that's the only way that I can explain it, bro. Literally, I didn't know what was happening. Everything started to like slow down for me. Everything started to slow down for me, and everything started to get really funny at the same time. Like literally, like just looking at the wall, it was cracking me up. For whatever reason, I just wanted to laugh. Just laugh, laugh, laugh. And I was like, oh my God, this is insane. But at the same time, I was freaking out because I'm just like, this is not normal. What the heck is happening? So I started freaking out. Well, my buddy's in the room with me. Next thing I know, I blink. This happened this fast. I blinked, and then my buddy's gone. I'm just like, where did this dude just disappear? This dude got superpowers. What the heck just happened? This guy literally just disappeared while I was looking at him. I never knew this dude could do this. Like, what is happening? My friend's he's a superhero, and I never knew this. I'm not exaggerating. Like literally at this point, I thought I was gonna die. Like the first time ever smoking, I think I smoked way too much, and it hit me really, really hard. So at this point, I was like, bro, like this is the end. Like it's game over. There's no coming back from this. I took a hit. I wasn't supposed to do it, and I did it anyways. And now I'm facing the consequences. Nothing I can do now. You know, I deserve this 100%. Like I deserve this. This is supposed to happen. Like God, if you're listening, I love my family. Tell my mom, tell my dad that I love them, and I'm sorry for everything. I didn't mean to eat the ice cream when I was 4 years old. Like I started confessing everything ever since I was born. I was just like, Mom, I'm sorry that I didn't mean to like hurt you whenever you gave birth. I'm sorry for all the late nights you had to stay up and feed me. Like I just started confessing everything. Like all this is going on in my head, right? And then, like, I look at the clock, and only 30 seconds has passed. I'm just like, whoa, what the heck just happened? Like, literally, I'm in my head for, like, 4 hours. The next thing I know, I've only been telling this story in my head for 30 seconds. I'm just like, wow, this is the most trippiest thing ever. So the crazy part that actually happened during all of this whole event, not only, like, the 4-hour conversation in my head, literally it was only 30 seconds, which I would never understand how that even was, like, a thing. Literally, it was literally crazy. But the crazy thing that actually happened, whenever my buddy left the room, and I was freaking out to like why he left me in the room by myself, first time ever smoking. I literally was so paranoid. It was probably borderline crazy and dangerous, dude. It was, when he shut the door, I was literally walking in a repetitive pace for a solid, like, I'm not exaggerating, guys. It had to have been like, okay, take for granted I was also high, so and I just got through saying that I was talking to myself in my head for 4 hours, and it was only 30 seconds. But it literally felt like I was walking back and forth for a solid, like, legit, like, 1 hour. Just walking back and forth for about, to say about, like, 5 yards in the room. Back and forth, like a non-stop pace, did not change any movement with my hand or anything. Literally walking to door to the wall for a solid hour. And for why I did that, guys, I have no idea, but it's like if I changed that pace up at all, then like I would have died or something. You know, whenever you're a kid and you can't touch the lava, like you play the game where you can't touch the lava on the wall, on the floor, so you have to step over everything. It was like that. If I changed that step, if I changed the pace or make any sudden different movement with my exact pace that I was doing, then I would have died. The lava would have killed me, right? That's what was going on in my head. That's what happened. Like literally, guys, it was insane to why I was thinking that was gonna happen. I was gonna die if I changed any kind of rhythm up. So anyways, I'm walking back and forth for like a solid hour. I'm not exaggerating. Then my buddy comes in there. He stares at me. I stare at him. we're both just high, just staring at each other. I'm just like, or he's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Bro, you just left me." And he was like, "No, I didn't. I walked in here to get some water and then came back." So, guys, this dude was literally gone for maybe 10 seconds, and I'm over here in my head thinking that he's been gone for like an hour, and I've been walking back and forth. It was the most paranoid, trippy experience I've ever experienced in my freaking entire life, and I never want that to ever happen again, guys. It was literally so sketchy. It was actually pretty crazy, guys. I don't know where there's a guy with a sword somewhere, and then there's also a guy with a sniper somewhere, and I can't find either of them. I don't know where they're at. But guys, that's basically the story. I mean, literally, I took a hit, and I've never done that before. It was I was very skittish and freaking out over everything. Time was like slowing down like tremendously. And yeah, I mean, that was basically it. I mean, I was pacing back and forth forever, and it was only for like 10 seconds, and I was freaking out in my head. I literally thought I was gonna die, and I was just sending prayers to everybody that I knew, and my mom, my dad, just everybody. It was pretty intense. This is not fair, bro. I want a sword. Oh my god, bro. I'm about to go and smoke some weed. No, I'm just kidding, bro. This is unbelievable. Like, whenever you have this sword, you literally have like a quadrillion health, and it's hard to kill this guy, bro. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the story, and stay tuned for the next story, guys. Comment down below and tell me y'all's crazy stories as well. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Storytime here. Peace.